What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Imagine if that was my voice. That'd be pretty crazy, wouldn't it? Anyway, we're here with our typical Friday night / Saturday morning now Foot Champs gameplay. I'm going to also complete a daily objective here because I take them seriously. Task completed. Get fit. You can tell I've been getting fit as well because I finally fit back into a small. It's definitely small. Thank you for being here. Those 200 coins. Yes. Game changing. I would be interested to know exactly how many coins I've generated throughout the year through daily and weekly objectives. As a ballpark figure, I'd say 150,000 coins. It's not really that much to turn your nose up at. You can sniff at the 200 coins here and there and stuff, but if you look at it in that grand scheme of, wow, things, that's going to pay for a Team of the Season card somewhere down the line. You know what I mean? That's pretty sick. Anyway, I got some comments as we go into the game. This is the team we're going to be starting with. The first comment is from No Creativity to Think of a Proper Name. We got him on questions last episode as well. I guess he just comes up with some good comments in the comment section. He says, "Hi Nep, hey bro." He says, I wanted to ask you if you think that 87 Dzeko is a good model for the bad Team of the Season cards. His lowest price was around 25k, and if the Team of the Season cards still have a discard value of around 20k, there won't be a huge difference. That's a hell of a team to come up against in Game 1. So I think that Team of the Season will only save you coins in the big SBCs, which means that the Team Icon SBCs up to the 84 teams won't be much cheaper. Would love to hear your opinion about this. Yeah, I mean, generally in terms of that, you're right. However, during Team of the Season, so many packs are opened, the price of the lower rated cards will generally just depreciate. So 84s, 85s probably as well, 83s, they'll drop back down to like the minimums that we've seen them. So 83s at some stage or another this year have actually been around the 1.2 to 1.4k mark. So you'll probably see them coming back around that sort of value. You'll see the 85s coming down as well. But the SBCs for the Prime Icons are mostly expensive because of the high-rated teams. I remember last year, Danny Carvajal's Team of the Season, a 90-rated Team of the Season card was 100,000 coins. And there was also 90-rateds, I think Nikolai Jorgensen, I can't remember his specific rating, but he was like legitimately like 27,000 coins for a 90 or a 92 or something like that. And it's going to dramatically reduce the price of... yes, it's just going to dramatically reduce the price of the high-rated teams, which is going to be positive all round. What a goal, NepentheZ. It's going to be positive all round. And with the Icon SBC and whatever else EA might have planned up their sleeves, I think you're going to see icons come down in value a lot. And what's interesting is I tweeted about this yesterday. There are, and we talked about it. I saw a mention on Reddit, but there are so many icons right now that are literally just cheaper to buy than they are to craft, and their prices are just continually going down. Prime Icon Burkamp is 750,000 coins right now. 2 weeks ago, he was 850,000 coins. A month ago, he was 950,000 coins. Now, there's going to be a limit where he gets to where it's like, okay, he won't go lower than this, and that might be 600, that might be 500, who knows how much it will be. But to craft him, he's like 1.2 million coins. Now, nobody's going to craft him when you could just buy him. Maybe you've already crafted him, but nobody's going to go and craft that when you could buy him and then sell him for... for coins back. Of course, there are some people, I understand that I had some high-rated untradeable cards that I wanted to get rid of. Some people will have like their monthly rewards and such. Oh, Kaka, come on. Some people would have been doing the 82 to 85 upgrade or the 84 to 86 upgrade. Somebody said to me, I grinded those. When the 82 plus upgrade pack was out, that guaranteed one 82 plus rated player in amongst a pack of in amongst a pack of 2 players. Some guy had said I'd literally been grinding those from bronze packs all year to prepare for like some big SBCs that I want to complete. So he's grinded it not for free per se, but definitely for just a cost of time. And he would have made money through the bronze pack method, and he's been doing that like throughout the year. He's been using upgrades and stuff like that to do that. So there are some anomalies to me saying that the icon is worth, is it not right to craft it compared to buy it. But generally speaking, it's much more beneficial, apart from about 4 icons, it's just much more beneficial to just buy the guy that you want and then sell him when you're done. Because if you trade him, he's gonna. Sorry, if you craft him, that's it. If you craft him, he's just gonna be an untradeable card that sits in your club. And at the time, I know your mindset. I had this mindset last year when I kept doing all of those untradeable cards. At the time, your mindset is, I'm going to use this guy forever. I'm going to use this guy in FIFA 19 as well. I'm going to still be using this guy in FIFA 20. In your mindset, you're like, yep, I'm going to get 3,000 games on this guy. I'm going to play with him until I get 1,000 goals. I know that mindset because I've had that mindset. However, you have that mindset until that next card comes out, and this is what EA want, man, and this is how they get you. You have that mindset until the next card comes out, and then when the next card comes out, you're like, well, damn. Now I want this card. And it just, like, that's what EA want, man. They want you to have these untradeable cards in your club so that you can't sell them and you can't get your coins back. This will be a goal. And, why didn't he square that? Yeah, so that you can't sell them and you can't get your coins back, and then you end up resorting in buying FIFA points. That's exactly what they want. And this new Antoine Griezmann card, I said on Twitter, if this is a reasonable price, I'm going to do it on the Road to Glory. You know, I've already got a lot of the teams anyway. I'd prepared. I'd bought most of the teams on the Road to Glory. And I was prepared for it like 3 weeks ago. I probably spent about 160 to 180,000 coins. I bought a lot of the big Real Madrid players and stuff. You know, I bought a lot. I got really involved in it. And it turns out that Griezmann is about 700,000 coins. Now, I tweeted out that this is a card that's not worth it. This is a card that during Team of the Season, in 3 or 4 weeks' time, is just going to be eclipsed by multiple cards. Oh, that's a good ball. And is going to be like, it's just going to be a waste of coins. And I got met with some people agreeing with me and a lot of people disagreeing with me. And to those that disagree and think that this is a value for money card, you are entitled to spend your coins how you want. You know, if you want to go and get that Griezmann, go and get that Griezmann, man. Like, it's no problem. Ref, come on. Yeah, go and get that Griezmann. It's honestly no problem. Go and get it. If you've got a whole bunch of untradables, if you was prepared already for this League SBC, go and get that Griezmann. You know, that's fine. But rest assured, during Team of the Season, I'm not even talking about the minor leagues. There will just be better cards from the same league, probably even the same player. Right now, the 91 Griezmann is only 500k, and this 92 Griezmann cost about 700k. So, you know, you just got to look at it and think, is it valuable for me at the time, and will it be long-lasting and valuable? And I also understand the argument that some people have of, like, you can't just keep saving your coins until every player is value for money. At some point or another, you've got to play this game. You've got to have a team. You've got to play the game. You know, like, you've got to just spend coins at one stage or another. And absolutely, I agree. I absolutely agree. However, I also agree that there are better, you know, there's just better strategies than, oh, this guy's there and he's really good right now. Let me go and get him right now, even though he's stupidly expensive. There's just better strategies than that, you know, and trust me, I know there's better strategies than that. How do I know there's better strategies than that? Because we did that exact same thing during Team of the Year. I went down the whole, I'm going to just get these Team of the Year cards because I want them, I want to play with them now, and I don't care about the consequences. And guess what? A day later, we was 1 million coins down. A day later. So, you know, I feel like I'm justified in saying, like, through experience and through game knowledge, that this Griezmann is not worth it in the slightest. And that's why I've also said that, generally speaking, Prime Icons haven't been worth it. Now, Prime Icons will eventually become worth it because, that's a good tackle, because Prime Icons will come down in value, whether that's to purchase them or whether that's to craft them. They will keep coming down and coming down and coming down because of the way the game handles itself. That's an absolute fact. Even like Ronaldo right now. I was looking at Ronaldo last night, and Footbin said he was 3.2 million. Now, based on the fact that you need 4 icons and you can get each icon about 80,000 coins cheaper because of the icon SBC, that means he was actually less than 3 million coins to craft. People were spending more than 3 million coins on Thierry Henry back in the day. Yeah, of course, it was back in the day. It was a different time in the game. That's understandable. But that Ronaldo for less than 3 million coins, before you take into consideration the packs and the untradables that you might use on it and stuff, that is, even right now, that is good value for money, in my personal opinion. I'm still not going to do it because I'm happy to wait for it to be great value for money instead of to be good value for money. And again, that's my choice. You know, not everyone has to follow that choice, but that is just my choice. That's a great ball. Oh, yes, that's a great ball. Matuitis right foot, isn't it? Tramp. But yeah, that's where I'm at with the whole icons thing again. You know, we've been through it enough, but I'm very confident team of the season will start at the end of April. It started at the end of April in FIFA 14, which is relevant because that was also a World Cup year. So that was important to note. And obviously the FUT swap cards, that FUT swap promo ends on the 27th of April, which is a Friday. I would expect that over the next week or two, we will see the most consistent team of the year, team of the season voting. That's what I'd expect over the next sort of like 7 to 14 days. Again, just my perspective. I don't have any guaranteed information on this or anything like that. I would tell you if I knew something was coming, like I said on stream that night where I knew something was coming that turned out to be the foot swap thing. I would tell you guys if I absolutely knew, guaranteed that something was coming, right? But in this instance, this is just me on a hunch. And it's my hunch that Kaka's going to score here. Bang! Oh, nearly. Yeah, it's my hunch that Team of the Season will be released on the 27th of April. At the very, very worst, a week later. What would that be, like the 3rd or 4th of March, right? That's where I'm at with that. This guy's just backing off. I need to take advantage of that. That's a good foul to give. That's a great foul to give. I'll take that. That is a good foul to give. So yeah, that's you know, that's my perspective. Now I will get another comment when I get the chance to have a break in play. This guy will score a goal, by the way. He's quite aggressive offensively and he's interesting defensively right now. Just backing off constantly. That's got to be a free kick there, ref. Yeah, he just keeps backing off. Yeah, I saw that coming. Oh, I read that. Yeah, come on now. Oh, this is it. This is where he's got... Oh, he's rushed it. There's no need to rush it. And speaking of no need to rush it, that's the same thing I've got to tell myself right now. There's no need to rush this, and I've not rushed it. I've got it... No, I've rushed it again. Yeah, so, you know, that's where I'm at. Go on, Kaka, lad. Banger. Lasered. So, perfect time to read the next comment. Bantillo says, I feel like the way you're playing the game right now is more authentic. This is how I play FIFA. Casual, not caring too much what I get from rewards. The amount of coins you receive weekly, I feel replicates more the casual user. And do you know what's funny? I'm enjoying FIFA more right now. I enjoyed FIFA a lot the first 10 weeks when we grind hard, when we did squad battles all 45 games a week, when we did foot champs all 40 games a week, when we was also playing draft and making sure to do bronze pack method and spending like legitimately 10 to 14 hours a day on the account. I enjoyed that, but it very, very quickly got quite tiresome. It very, very quickly got to be not a grind, but a chore. And I was happy that we stopped doing that when we did stop doing that. Because since then, what happened then was for about a month, my enjoyment levels were dipping. Because I was upset that I wasn't still making the coins that I was making previously. And, you know, I was adjusting in terms of content to getting the right content out at the right time. And it was just a bit of a mess. But I feel like I've fit into, like I found a flow right now. I feel like I'm just happy with where we are on the road to glory. And I know not everyone is happy. But in fact, a couple of comments in the video that I took these comments from were people disgruntled again with the fact that I'm not playing the 40 games. People seem to assume that I'm under like contract to play 40 games or to do everything that you want me to do, and that's obviously not the case. I don't owe this game 40 games a weekend, you know, and if that's what you want from FIFA, there are content creators out there that will give you that. Because I'm more happy now playing 15 games in a weekend or playing, sometimes, or a couple of weeks ago, 2 games in the weekend. That weekend, you know, I ended up getting into playing a few other games, and I thought, you know, I don't want to play FIFA, and so I didn't play FIFA. But people keep telling me it's my job to play FIFA, it's my job to do this, and it's my job to do that, so I should feel burdened to play all 40 games because it's my job to play 40 games. Here's a newsflash to those that have that opinion, because I know it's not many, but it has been brought up in the comment section a few times. Here's a newsflash to you guys that believe that. It's not my job to play FIFA. It's not even my job to play content creation. It's how I make my living, but to say it's my job is a bit of a stretch because I am free to work as much or as little as I wish to earn. If I had an actual boss, and that could be a goal, an actual boss and an actual job list and an a contract that stated that you must do this, this, and this in your week or in your job or a job description, I would understand. But there is no job description for what I do. Although this is how I earn my living, so in a sense it is my job in that manner specifically, you know, strictly speaking, it's not my job to a point where I have a strict set of things I have to do, otherwise I'm failing, right? And specifically in a Road to Glory, it's definitely not a job, because a Road to Glory is an interpretation of that person and how they play FIFA. So again, newsflash to those people that feel like that this is my job and that I have to do exactly what they want me to do. My job, if it were a job, would actually be to create content, and then it's in like my opinion on my best way to create content for you guys to watch, and then it's your job, not specifically job, but your luxury to then either enjoy the content or not enjoy the content, and you can then watch or not watch, and of course you're entitled to leave your opinion on that and such. But to demand that I play the 40 games because it's my job to play the 40 games is ludicrous. It's like, what happened in FIFA 16 when FUT Champs didn't exist? What should I have done then? Should I have created a 40-game weekend plan to have done? You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. I feel like right now I'm just happier with playing FIFA in general, because I feel like it's a better balance. That's probably the truth. But I'm also very glad that I worked so hard in the first 10 weeks, because I wouldn't have as many coins and as much luxury to take my foot off the gas as I do now if I didn't work so hard in the first 10 weeks. So yeah, I'm real content with where I'm at right now, and I am more happy playing FIFA now than ever before, really, than probably since FIFA 16. And that's because I don't take the pressure of FUT Champs, and yeah, I suffer for rewards. Okay, I don't get the rewards that you guys would want me to get, but that's just too bad. Like, there are, as I say, there are other content creators out there that do that. In general, I just have far more fun. I mean, look at the team we're playing with there. Look at that team. We've got the Red Alessandrini that we've had since month 1. We've got the SBC Kaka. We've got the SBC Schweinsteiger. We've got Red Matuidi, Red Benatia, SBC Costa and Rijkaard, and then a couple of informs in the right-hand side of 1 gold standard Alexandro. This is a team I enjoy playing with, opposed to my opponent's team that was your typical traditional Ronaldo, Suarez, Ramos, Bailly, Valencia, Pogba, De Gea. It's the same team you see a million times every single weekend. And I'm having fun playing with this team, even though it may be a fact that I'm playing less games with this team than I would do with this team. I'm still having fun playing with this team. And look at what it means for results. This guy having this super meta team, it didn't, like, this guy's left this game angry. He's literally rage quit. He rage quit because he's angry. He's playing with Ronaldo and Bale and Suarez, those 3 insane players, and he's rage quit out of this game angry because he hasn't won, because he's got these players and he's worked so hard to get these players, and he feels like he's deserves to win because he's done that. And then he comes up against this team and he loses and he gets angry. And I used to be the guy that had this sort of team, the super overpowered meta team, the Ronaldos. I had in fact, to a man, who haven't I had in this team? Casemiro and Suarez. I've had Talisca. I've had the rest of the team. I've got a red Talisca that I've used. So other than Suarez and Casemiro, I've had this team. And I got angry using this team. Now when I have this team, I don't get angry. Why don't I get angry? Because I play to have fun with the team, not to get the end result of rewards. And that, for me, creates better content and is more enjoying to do. That being said, I don't know how I'm going to handle Team of the Season. I know last year in FUT Champs, Team of the Season was in rewards in the next month. So maybe for May. And again, it would make sense then that Team of the Season comes out during the end of April, because then for May rewards and for June rewards, you'll get Team of the Seasons in those rewards. And so in my opinion, I sit there and I think, okay, so for May and June, I'll probably play FUT Champs considerably more games per week, probably try and bash out the 40 games per week through Team of the Season, because I want to earn those Team of the Season rewards. However, I was thinking about it, and I mentioned this to Skills. I was talking to Skills about this earlier. I also might not. And the reason why I also might not is because in draft, I win a lot in draft. 50 wins from 89 entries. I generally make it to at least the semi-final, if not the final, every single time. So I get good rewards from playing the draft. So it might be more fun, instead of doing FUT Champs for those rewards, to actually do draft, because then I can play with multiple Team of the Season players with no cost, other than draft entry, still play good, fun games, have a chance at packing Team of the Season cards when I decide, not when EA decides to give me the rewards after the 40 games, but every time the draft is over, I now have a chance to pack a team of the season. And so I might spend more time doing draft gameplay than FUT Champs gameplay. And it all depends. It all depends on what EA do for Team of the Season and how they work it. It all depends on the value of Team of the Season cards and the market. And it also all depends on when the World Cup mode comes out. If the World Cup mode comes out during Team of the Season, I probably won't even care about FUT Champs. If the World Cup mode comes out after Team of the Season, I will still care about FUT Champs. But again, if the Team of the Season players are as cheap as they were last year, I don't need coins. 6 million coins is more than enough. And I actually have over 8 million coins if I sold everything. So 8 million coins is more than enough to get the team that I want and still have fun. But of course, if the player prices are just like absolutely outrageous, then I might sit here and think, well, actually, I still need more coins. And also, if they're outrageous anyway, it might be a case of, well, let me play hard in Weekend League, because then if there is a guaranteed Team of the Season pack for finishing an elite, I'm going to make a lot of coins from selling them. But in terms of the player prices right now, like you look at the ones to watch Neymar, this guy, I believe, is like 1 million coins now. Yeah, look at that, 1.1 not selling, 1,076,000 not selling, 1.1. So this Neymar, this is a 95 Neymar for 1 million coins. And the reason why I just picked him and decided to show him is because this is as good as most of the best Team of the Season cards will be. And the reason why I say that is because he's got great pace, great dribbling, great shooting, and good passing. 5-star, 5-star. Like, he is maxed out in many, many areas. And he's 95 rated. So the fact that a current 95 rated card that is exceptional with all the meta about him is going for 1 million coins speaks volumes about how much we're going to get. You know, last year, Team of the Season Dembele. You guys know the one. Let me go into the old website Arinos. The Team of the Season Dembele, I'm looking for him for rating more than for price, because his price is largely irrelevant. And I don't, obviously he's not going to get Team of the Season this season because he's been injured for a lot of the year, right? He's actually doing alright for Barcelona now, but he came in at a 91 rated with 99 pace, 96 dribbling, 92 shooting, 96 passing, and 78 physical. And he was around 1.1 to 1.2 million for a card that good. So I don't think the player pricing for those high-end players is going to be too different from what it is right now. So if I've got 8 million coins and I'm still playing actively on the game, still generating some coins per week, I'm going to end up having an absolutely sensational final team. I just know it. So yeah, I'm actually just really enjoying playing FIFA right now. That's the truth of the matter. That's the fact. That Kaka goal was really nice. 50 goal contributions for him in 44 games. That's not bad. And hey, man, he has 55 stamina, and we just smashed a guy with a meta Ronaldo squad. Schweinsteiger with his 68 stamina, and we just smashed a guy with that meta Ronaldo squad. You know, like, this team, by all accounts, shouldn't be able to compete, but it just does because it's fun to play with. But anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.